Okay, and we're reconnected. Sorry, guys. Wow. Okay, so that was lag. Okay, so really what we're running into here, there's some blinding cloud. Beautiful, beautiful, letting the Ultralisks rip right through the Thors. Oh, man, those Vipers were huge.
Those Vipers.
Unbelievable. The Vipers don't have enough energy to do anything against the tanks.
There's a
wow.
Seeker missile!
Run! Run! Oh, he only lost two.
Roaches. That was really good.
He only lost two. Okay, now he's got the Queens in with. Unfortunately, our stream seems to be running into trouble because of lag on the BattleNet server, but that's gonna. I hope that's gonna get better when Heart of the Swarm ships. In the meantime, what is going on here? We've got more Ultralisks, more Thors. We've got battle cruisers.
Oh, the battle cruisers are a great answer to this.
Absolutely. Although, the battle cruisers, could the Vipers pull them into the...
To what, though?
The Queens, perhaps?
No.
No.
They'd never be able to do enough damage.
Well, he needs to strike
Seeker missile! Seeker missile!
Oh,
auto turret, not enough energy. Wow, he needs to get this for those battle cruisers. Oh, there's some on the field, though.
We have two battle cruisers out.
Let's see if Anguish reacts to it. He's gonna.
I don't know what he can do.
He's just gonna transfuse these ultras. There's a Seeker onto the Queen. Boom!
Ooh, and the Queen goes down. I guess
it. Oh.
Could these Queens take out the battle cruiser? No. With
There's
transfuse?
No way they would have enough transfuse.
Yet. Come on.
Oh my word!
Yes.
They're gonna run out of energy.
No, they've got to go. Yeah. But they're gonna chase down.
Oh,
we've got too much. The Ultras are gonna have to keep going. What is he going to do?
There's another battle.
Oh,
this is
man.
not good for Anguish.
I think Anguish has just taken the wrong path.
He's got a Hydralisk Den going down, but I just do not think he's going to be able to get enough out.
He's got the money and he's got the supply, which is a big difference between him and Mike.
Taking forever to kill these.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, a Widow Mine.
Okay, so
he's losing all his SCVs, but Mike's got so much money, it's actually going to free up some supply for him that he just lost.
Which it did. Oh man.
He might actually. Oh, he's going to repair.
Okay.
He's going to repair these battle cruisers. I don't think there's anything Anguish can do.
Okay,
his,
so
cannon's almost done.
We've got more coming in. This Viper, I don't know, what is he doing? Could the Viper throw down a blinding cloud just to protect these Ultralisks from long-range attack? He's just
gonna keep these SCVs alive because he needs something.
Oh no, he's just gonna micro these Ultras.
These Ultras are gonna melt now.
Okay, so now what we see coming out of Anguish are a whole bunch of Hydralisks. Where are they? There they are.
The Hydras. So how many?
Doesn't have enough money though.
I don't think that's enough Hydras.
I think he needs one.
Got a good mining base.
Some Corruptors would be great, wouldn't they? I mean, I think Corruptors would handle the.
I don't think he has a Spire.
Oh, that's a good point.
The Infestors would be awesome.
Yeah.
If he could fungal chain them.
Absolutely.
The Ravens with the battle. That is a lot.
That is a lot.
Of battle cruisers. And he's got the SCVs repairing. He's got the Ravens. He's got a fair amount of Widow Mines too.
But
that's a lot of Infestors that and he's making 6. He's already got 6 on the field.
And those Infestors are going to be using Neural Parasite. So
wouldn't that be odd? He has enough Infestors to Neural Parasite all the battle cruisers.
So if that's the case, that neutralizes the battle cruisers for quite a long time. The Hydralisks are just going to clean them up.
Anguish can win this if he's making more Infestors. He's got 12 on the field.
Oh my goodness, I don't.
8 more.
Neural Parasite is finishing up right now. It is done. It is done. Oh, I think this base is going to go down.
These Widow Mines could make a difference, though. If they get positioned in front of the army, and those Infestors move in, the Widow Mines will melt those infestors.
Where are the infestors? Oh, here they... oh, no. The infestors
Oh,
are in behind.
Man. The Widow Mines burrowed. Point defense drone goes down, which is going to negate any Hydralisk.
Oh,
there's the neural parasite.
There go the neural parasites. The battle cruisers.
Oh my word! The cannons go down on the infestors.
Ah! Oh, the Yamato cannons are taking out the infestors.
Oh man! I don't think Anguish hits close. The fungals.
Oh
if
my
he can
goodness!
Fungal them.
But look at the point defense drone. The point defense drone shut down those Hydras, and this.
If he can get another fungal, no, he's going to neural parasite.
Oh my! This is good game. I swear, this is going to be GG.
Know. Mike's at 104. Anguish is at 87. He's making 12 more Hydras.
I just don't think it's enough. Not with the. Does he still have a Raven in there?
He does. I don't know how much energy it has though. It doesn't have enough.
No.
But
oh
it's not
no! This is GG.
He just dropped a bunch of mules for repair.
Yeah.
There's another fungal. Oh man, what great Yamato cannons.
Oh wow.
That was intense.
No, I gotta say, like, that was incredible, but I really don't see Anguish pulling out of this. Unless he can get another fungal off on those battle cruisers, but he doesn't have enough energy.
Another battle cruiser comes in.
Oh no, it's just not gonna happen. Yep. That is over.
Mike
wow. Wow.
Game 4. That was a big game.
That was a big, big win. So what do we have now? It is 3-1.
Yep. Mike's up 3-1.
Mike is up 3-1. What is the next map that we're going into there, Furious?
We're going to go into Alkaline Waste.
Alright, cool. Let's create it. Great to see a TVZ.
That was fun. I always love seeing battle cruisers.
Love battle cruisers.
And like those point defense drones was the difference between Anguish winning that and losing that.
So those point defense drones really, I mean, Anguish's entire response at that point was Hydralisks to do some damage and infestors. Is it infestors?
Yep.
Yeah, infestors to neural parasite. And the point defense drone just shut down the Hydralisks.
The Hydras couldn't do anything.
Man, like, I mean, I just don't know what else could have been done in that situation. I really don't.
Yeah, it's kind of tough because even if you focus the Ravens, as soon as the point defense drones are down, they're down.
Yep.
I think you just got to pull back. I think you just should have.
Once the point defense drones are out, I think you just need to move away and re-engage in another spot.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing you could have done there.
Man, unbelievable! That was a really, really great game.
No, it didn't.
Again, that's one of the things that Anguish is mentioning is that
Anguish has lost to air.
He's losing to air, and that's where he's finding the biggest challenge with Zerg, and it's a very common complaint. You know, in Heart of the Swarm beta, a lot of people have been complaining that Zerg just does not have enough to deal with air.
I think, yeah. I just wonder how Mutalisk could come into.
Okay.
So
that's fair.
In that battle, the Mutalisk could have swung around to the back and wouldn't have had to shoot through the point defense drone.
Yeah.
Been able to pick off some battle cruisers.
You know,
just got to be really careful with your Mutalisks. So.
I think I really like that point that you were making about Mutalisks. Is that one of the things I noticed with Anguish's play is that when he's up against this big battle cruiser army, maybe it would be better to invest in Mutalisks, like you were mentioning, and because battle cruisers are so slow.
Yeah.
Right. So maybe go around to the base, do some harassment, go around the back.
Yeah.
The direct engagements against really big, heavy air units with Zerg is really tough. So maybe we need to find a way to kind of circumvent that kind of engagement.
I really like this map.
Alkaline Waste, yeah.
It's a fun map. Be interesting to see if this game goes a little bit further, a little late, but an easy second, an easy third, because you can take down the rocks too. I mean, it's and the choke is so small.
Yeah.
It's a super easy third, and honestly, it's not even that hard of a fourth, because you can just basically sit your army in this point right here, and you can defend 4 bases.
Yeah, incredible.
So it's a map where if your opponent, in this case we have a ZVZ again, I really think Mutalisks are a big play on this map.
I agree, and also the other thing about this map is that there's such a huge, if you notice at the bottom, there's a very, very big area where there's no land.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to get Mutalisks
boom, boom,
in
boom.
for harass and then back out.
And because the bases, the 4 bases are pretty, even the 3 bases are pretty close together, you can jump from base. You can just do a, when the army moves to take you, you just move to the next one.
Yeah. So it should be a very interesting interesting game. So the score now is...
It's 3-1 Mike. Mike is our random player in this match. He randomly has got Zerg. He played Zerg before and won as Zerg.
That's right.
Anguish,
so this could be the last King of the Beta going directly to Mike, depending on whether or not he wins this.
I think I
game
should have known Anguish. Anguish has been playing some World of Warcraft lately.
Yeah.
And his HOTS beta has been a little weak because he's waiting for the release.
So that is something I didn't bring up earlier, but it's true. Mike has been very, very active in the HOTS beta right up until the end, and Anguish.
So we might have to have a King of HOTS opening day.
Perhaps a rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Anguish is really saving up his energy for the beginning, for the release. I understand that because the ladder is almost pointless now, right?
Yeah,
so,
the ladder's really weird in the beta.
Yeah, it always is.
Yeah.
It always is. So we got 2 quick...
yeah, we're mirroring again. It'll be interesting to see if Mike, because Mike's not a Zerg player. I kind of find that hard to say now, though, because he basically
he plays it so well, yeah.
But I'll be interested to see if he does the same build, like if that's a go-to build he has, or if he'll mix it up a bit.
So in the last ZVZ, what did Mike do that what did he do that kind of you thought really helped out his game?
I think probably what Mike did best was he just played it. I wouldn't say safe, but he played what he knew. So he did a Roach, Ling. I don't think he had Hydras.
No,
so it's just basically a Roach Ling.
Yeah.
Whereas Anguish tried to incorporate the Swarm Host.
Yeah.
And I think that maybe I think he made too many.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he used them to the best of their ability.
I think he used them pretty good. I think it was just too much of an investment.
Yeah, so I think that's probably where Mike pulled ahead in that ZVZ. So
looks like Anguish is playing a little defensive. I wonder if he's concerned about an early attack.
I've noticed that neither of these 2 players are doing a lot of harass.
Yeah, and again, that's kind of what I was talking about earlier, and I would like to see in the last game, is that there is so much direct engagement that maybe a little bit of harass might make the difference.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to see that in this, though, because you don't want to fall behind in a ZVZ.
For sure.
But it kind of looks like...
I think we're going to be seeing some heavy Banelings here.
He got his speed done pretty early.
Ooh, he got his speed done there. Now we're getting Banelings.
So I think he wants it. He's gonna go for it. Look at, he's pulling. Wait, what is all? Yeah.
Oh
all
yeah.
Slings he's bringing up.
Take a look at the army tab. Oh boy, if these can clean out the queens.
But I mean.
Oh, but look at the spine.
Yeah, they're not gonna be done in time though.
Oh.
More spines.
The queens.
Those Banelings
Oh, the
didn't do
Banelings
that
didn't.
much.
They only took out a spine.
Yeah, really good drone control.
I think Anguish is going to
can
hold this off.
He has 6 queens.
Wow. Okay, so
Mike didn't lose too much. He pulled back, which was good. He's going to work on these rocks.
Mike's on 2 bases, so is Anguish.
I wonder if
Mike's coming
Anguish
back
did
home.
a 6 queen, 2 Evo Chamber spine crawler. I don't.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I don't know what that's called. And I don't think I would ever do that. But if anybody could pull it off, it would be Anguish.
It's going to be very interesting. Mike is taking a third now. Again, the real fun of this map that I really like is you take down these rocks so that you have access to your third.
Yeah.
And then you knock this rock down.
Yep.
So that
Buys you some time.
it buys you a lot more time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we see Anguish is finally taking his gases. He didn't have any gas for it. That's quite the wall.
See, he could have actually let Mike take these rocks down for him.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything other than spines and queens. And 3 Zerglings now.
And now he's got to work on the rocks himself.
So Mike's also taking 2 Evos.
Yeah, here he goes. He's going to take
Mike's
down.
Gonna take those down. Those lings will be there for. Actually, they're taking that down pretty quick.
Yeah, not too bad. These rocks will disappear, and he'll have full access to his third. Worker production seems. Well, no, I shouldn't say. That's pretty good. They got 50 workers, and it's not even 10 minutes yet. So we're going to get a nice transfer,
But
I think,
6
onto here.
queens. I mean, it's kind of weird.
Very
because you don't want to get a lot of creep spread in this matchup. Maybe he did think that there was going to be some Mutalisk harass early on.
Yeah.
And that's why he went with the queen. Mike's now gone up to 4 queens, but he's on 3 bases, so I wouldn't expect him to go any more.
So, just the way things stand, I gotta say, I think Mike is in a better position again. I think this might be the game that gives him the title of last king of the beta. He's on 3 bases already. He's
up on drone.
He's
He did build another queen.
And when he did attack and saw all those queens, I think he's pretty safe to say that you don't have to worry about getting any counterattack.
When you attack at the 8-minute mark and you see 6 queens,
Take an expansion.
there isn't going to be anything coming your way anytime soon.
No, that's for sure.
So he is working on his creep spread. He's just, I assume, going to... With all those creep tumors, though, that creep is going to get really quick. I assume he's just going to want to connect his bases. Do you see some swarm hosts?
So Mike is now using some swarm hosts.
He's got 2 swarm
Very
hosts.
interesting.
He's getting the
wrong
upgrade for
Okay, this is what I'd like to see.
a Hydralisk down, a Spire, and an Infestation Pit going down. The Infestation Pit's finished. I like this out of Anguish.
Me too. I think the Spire is a very smart choice.
Out of the Spire. I hope he does Mutalisk. I think in HOTS they're really, really good unit. They're really fast.
Yep.
He's going up to a Hive though, so I wonder if he's going to try and get a Greater Spire out.
And again,
wow.
Well, yeah.
Ultra defensive.
But if he does decide to go for Mutalisks, then it's not such a big deal.
Holy smoke!
Wow.
So I guess this is why he wants his creep spread. He's just moving those forward, but
does he have detection though? I mean, that's the problem. I mean,
yeah, the swarm hosts will just
they will eventually rip through this.
Take out the spines. I mean, it's going to buy him a lot of time. There's a nice little scout.
Is he going to see the Spire and everything? Oh, I don't know if he did. I don't know if he did. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't see it.
So
That's
Mike,
kind of a blunder.
Wow.
But he
Oh, no,
obviously
okay.
knows it now.
Now he sees the mutas are out. Okay, now we get to see. This is what I was talking about earlier.
so
There's
he's
that
gonna be
beautiful
able
gap
to,
right at the bottom. I think these mutas are going to be
3
so
spore crawlers
valuable.
go down right away. But that's a lot of mutas.
Yeah.
Depending on where these spore crawlers are, I don't know if they're
Oh
gonna
my
be
goodness! At
able
the
to handle
exact
them.
same time, we. Oh no!
That's, I mean,
Those
that's a lot
lings
of
are
spine.
not going to do enough.
He's going to transfuse them. He needs to focus those, or just pull away.
Oh! With the infestors.
Oh!
Whoa! He dodged it.
Almost. Wow, that could have been game right there.
Boy, that was very close. All right, so we now have Mike. He is on 3 bases again.
Talk about a line of spine crawlers. Look at that.
That is incredible. Queens and spine crawlers. But they're
Full energy queens too. I don't even. He must not even be doing larva injects.
That's the problem, and this is something that
Yeah.
is missing here. I mean, if we had
'Cause-
larva injects on all of these, we could see a lot higher production. But on the other hand, I do like to see more harassment.
Although
so
if he can
we
get-
need detection.
Yeah, he must have an oversteer somewhere. But I mean, he's losing a lot of. Oh!
Man, that was a nice fungal.
Just gonna chain fungal these.
Oh man, that is. It is frustrating when you're a Zerg player getting fungal.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That
Wow.
is- so this is how you
Wow.
use swarm hosts.
Swarm hosts with fungal. Unbelievable.
Like he just, these spines are no problem.
And the mutas just can't do anything. I mean, even if an overseer comes in, they get fungal. You know, like
Yeah, some infested Terrans.
oh, we've got Ultralisks and Mutalisks.
He has one overseer. I don't think
Okay, here we go. Now we'll
he's
see.
gonna have to have some great trids. Look at all those. Is he gonna be able to get the infestors? No.
Oh
So
my!
he's probably gonna try and get these swarm hosts and then get out.
And there's the infested
Don't
Terrans.
engage the infested Terrans.
Oh,
I think
no
that was a
fair.
good pullback.
how many free units are there? That is not fair. Unbelievable.
He's got some hydras.
Okay, so he took down the rocks. Okay, Anguish was able to clean up the
Yeah,
swarm
he's
hosts,
pushing out now.
and he's
I think this is good. He actually has a supply lead.
and I'm not sure. Well,
Wow.
let's take a look at the units. This is a really tight game. I mean, oh my goodness!
6 ultras.
Ultras and
I
mutas.
think we might fall into this. I have too many swarm hosts
Yeah.
again.
It seems like the swarm host is such a fun unit
Yeah.
that it's easy to go overboard. But if you don't, then again they're not terribly effective.
He's getting
right? So-
neuroparasite again. Neuroparasiting some swarm hosts would be pretty interesting.
Well, that's Mike getting neuroparasite.
Oh, Mike is good.
Mutas though.
I don't think you want to be engaging.
That
wanna pull back.
shoot!
Although he just wants to take out. I don't know. I think
Man, I don't even know what to say here.
I think I
Like,
would have just left him with the swarm hosts.
those Ultralisks are tough as nails. Wow.
He's gonna be able to get this base. No
I have a
problem.
feeling that we're gonna see a. What are we at? We're at 3-1. I think we're gonna see a 3-2 game really, really soon. I think this is gonna go towards Anguish for sure.
It's a lot of infestors though.
Let's see some
that's
neural
a good
parasite.
block. That's a nice little wall block.
Whoa, we need some neural parasite for
Yeah.
sure.
Big time. 'Cause the
Oh
ultras are
no!
just melting those infested Terrans.
Absolutely.
And with nothing else.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike GG's.
Yeah.
Anguish! Yes! Ah.
Wow. Okay,
What
now,
a good game by Anguish, because Mike had total control of that.
absolutely, like right up until.
But I think that it's funny, the spine crawlers, I think, just slowed everything down enough that Anguish was able to attack, replenish, attack,
Yeah.
and it was enough to hold him.
Incredible. So we have a 3-2 matchup. Mike is still in the lead, however, with 3 wins. Anguish has 2. And we had mentioned earlier that we wanted to see Mutas, and I don't want to say that we know what's best.
Yeah, but obviously Mutas won that game.
I
for
think
Anguish,
Mutas.
so you're
yeah.
welcome.
So you're welcome, Anguish.
So we're going to Daybreak now, a classic.
Oh, Daybreak is a fun map. Here we go, Daybreak LE, create game. So Daybreak, one of the reasons why I did choose Daybreak for Game 6 is because it is a very long buy ground map.
Right.
It's hard to do rushes, etc. Oops, what's going on here?
He's still in the
Oh,
game.
so Anguish is
He's taking
relishing
out all of Mike's buildings.
with mutas.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, so
He's
we
in.
have our guys in here. All right, we're good to go. Here we go. Okay, so we are on the verge of a tie game, possibly.
Possibly. Anguish is still Terran. He needs to switch to Zerg.
Okay, he is now Zerg. Okay, we are going into game number 6 for the last king of the beta.
Could we go to a game 7? Oh,
I
man.
sure hope not. I mean, I wanted Mike to win 4-2, and he has to do it this game in order to get it 4-2.
That's true. You would be right on if he wins this.
If he wins this, I'm right on. But I love that play out of Anguish.
I think it depends on what race Mike gets, to be perfectly honest.
Oh,
Terran.
we have a ZVT. Beautiful.
Ugh,
Beautiful.
I think I gotta give this to Mike.
No.
On Daybreak too.
Okay, so
He's gonna go mech.
I don't even care who wins this game. I'm just happy that it's a ZVT. I did not want to go out on a ZVZ. Would you like to introduce our players?
Pull for Anguish.
us?
Yeah, so in the top right, the 1 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 1. We have Mike, who's up 3-2, our random player who has gotten Terran. And in our bottom left, we have Anguish, who's down 2-3 and needs this game.
Oh, he wants it bad.
Ooh, double extractor.
Double
turret.
extract. Okay, if that's not try-hard mode, I don't know what is.
He wants it.
He wants this.
I don't know. I think Anguish is gonna get it. I now believe.
Are you
believe.
Are you a believer now?
I'm a believer.
What do we have coming up? We got a very, very simple barracks first. Again, okay,
Yeah,
so
nothing too
Daybreak.
extreme. I assume that they're both gonna play it pretty safe.
Really, eh?
I think so.
I'm calling battle cruisers for Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna
Anguish
say
has played the card that he's
he doesn't
not
like air.
good against air.
Yeah.
I would love to see a big Raven play. I think that would be really cool.
I loved Mike's Raven play.
Yeah, he's really good with them.
The point defense drones just shut down the Hydralisks.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's money well spent. Yeah, for sure.
So we'll see.
Incredible.
Well, I think we'll get a good indication of what Anguish does here next. His spawning pool is about to finish. He's probably going to take a hatch. Yeah, he's definitely going to take a hatch.
Definitely going to go for a hatch after the spawning pool.
And then he has no gas, so
maybe a little bit of quick ling harassment.
he might some slow ling harass, or he might take
queens.
He does like the queen. I says maybe he go for a really fast third. but we're seeing a Reaper out of Mike, which I love. He's a
okay. So
he's really good with Reapers.
would you like to maybe, for those who have not had a chance to play Heart of the Swarm, explain a little bit of the changes to the Reaper?
So the Reaper, I mean, the biggest change is they heal when not in battle.
Right.
With the Reaper, they can jump up without sight.
Yeah, even even when they're with an army, they grant the army above, or maybe I don't know if they still do that. They have battle vision.
I don't think they do.
Oh, really?
But
Maybe that was earlier in the
Yeah,
beta.
that was early. They
okay.
can still, they'll have the above. They can jump, and as soon as they jump up, everybody gets the above ground.
Oh, okay,
But I don't think they give the army above ground.
Right.
But with this queen, this is more of a scouting tool right now.
Yep. So when does he start to heal?
He
Oh, there he goes.
heals-
Look how fat. Okay, come on.
Yeah, whenever he's not
That's
in battle,
crazy.
he heals.
That's like more than 1 hit point a second. Apparently,
Pretty awesome.
Apparently, I don't know if it's going to come up in the Heart of the Swarm campaign, but apparently the fact that they heal like that has something to do with DNA splicing they got from Zerg, actually.
So nothing more queens coming out of. So it looks like another big heavy queen build from Anguish.
Which is smart because the queens
Yeah.
have range; they can handle things like Reapers fairly well.
So we have 2 command centers, an engineering bay going down. Looks like we're going to see a bio this time out of Mike. No factory yet, so it's going to be a really early big ground push without medivacs.
Maybe he's
Stim.
he's only on 1 base now. Maybe he's going to take a second and then go for drop play, perhaps. I don't know.
He threw that engineering base, so I assume he's going to get probably 1 attack.
We've got
But he
speed upgrades for the Lings.
Done anything out of it yet. He might have just got the engineering bay for turrets.
Now Mike is playing a very cautious, very very cautious game. He's not going for anything too crazy. He realizes he's 1 up in this match.
Looks like Anguish is expecting some drops, or even maybe, yeah, he's suspicious.
Yeah.
I kind of think he thinks it might be a Banshee play. He's got 2 Spore Crawlers going down.
And this is quite a late expansion for Terran,
Really
so
late.
even though he was building it in his base,
I would like to see, Anguish fly one of those Overlords through.
He is doing exactly what you asked.
There you go.
Yeah. You request,
So
and
he
he
answers.
delivers.
Oh, he has stopped.
Did you tell him to stop?
I may have.
Okay. All right. Sorry. All right.
So speed and a lot of Lings and Bailings are going to be done.
I wonder.
So I wonder what his suspicions, what he went to.
I know what he's doing.
What is he doing?
I was wrong. I was gonna say we're gonna see Nidus, but
No, he's too far away
No.
from that.
he wouldn't come in this far.
I don't even think he has a lair.
No.
So that's gonna get trapped.
Look at that split. I
Yeah,
love that. That's
he's gonna be
beautiful.
able to clean that up, which isn't good.
Oh, the Reaper. Oh, the Reaper is not gonna die. Wow.
Hero.
Oh,
Reaper.
here comes some Banelings.
Yeah, not that many though. He's just gonna try and break down those supply depots.
This is not looking good for Mike, though. I mean, he's losing.
He really went a tech-heavy path, and with Anguish only being on 2 bases, it was dangerous.
And look at all these Banelings being morphed.
Yeah, if he had a tank right now, it would make a huge difference.
It's not going to happen.
There's no way this is going to hold.
The
There's
Banelings are going to
absolutely no way.
blow down the door, and the Lings.
Look at
Oh
3 of
my
them, and there's
god!
still Banelings left. Yeah, no, it's.
Oh, the workers are going to melt.
Oh!
Oh! Wow!
That is GG.
Wow, this is going to be
gonna
GG.
write that down.
I think we're going into Game 7.
Oh, you better believe it. Anguish, yep.
Unbelievable. Anguish went into full try-hard mode, and Mike is not giving up. Mike is not done yet.
There's no way. It's impossible.
Let's take a look at the units. I mean, 18 to 37 workers.
Morphing in
Oh,
more
he's
Bailey.
trying his micro, see if he can clean up those banelings before... He might even be able to... Wow. Whoa!
Oh, man.
Wow, he shut down that, but the production from
Look at-
Anguish is just going to be endless.
He's just going to keep it coming. You can only stim for so long.
Yeah, the Medevac's going to run out of energy. Oh, I think this is... I mean, I've said it already, but I think this is GG. I mean... Wow.
If he can get any...
But Mike is not giving up. I mean, like, you got to give it to the guy.
Anguish is pulling back. He's probably going to make... 41 more Zerglings are coming in.
Okay, so he
That's a
smells...
weird place
Oh,
to,
yeah, that was not good. Anguish is taking a third, not a macro hatch, but a third actual expansion. Mornlings on the way. I think time to tech up a little bit. What do you think?
I don't think so. I think you just keep it coming.
Just keep the pressure on?
I didn't see a factory on Anguish. I saw no factory, so that means no tanks. So
Mike
it's just going to be a bio army, and this is what I want.
Oh,
What a great surround.
man, that was a beautiful surround.
pickup.
Yeah, nice play by Mike. Good micro with the Medevacs.
If you can get those Banelings into that mineral.
Oh, the
line.
Banelings are just going to ignore the army.
Good
They're going
night.
to go right for the workers. And oh, yes! Oh, my God. That was spectacular. Oh,
Down to
man.
18 drones.
What are the... Sorry, did you just look at the units lost, or what?
Just how many...
Oh, wow.
Awesome. Great
Wow.
Baneling hits.
It is a 3-3 game for the last king of the beta. My goodness. That was an extremely fun game. I think we're going to check with our players if they're up to get into Game 7. I don't know
Right
if they
away,
need a
let's do
break.
it.
But that was awesome. What do we have for our last map?
We have Antigua Shipyard.
Ooh. Where is it? Is it a 4-player? Oh, it's a 4-player map.
Yeah,
Right,
it's
right,
a
right.
4.
All right, here we go. Your thoughts on the last game?
I think Mike's biggest mistake was he knew that a third hadn't gone down.
Right.
So you gotta expect an aggression when a Zerg's only going to 2 base.
Okay,
And
yeah,
the
that's
fact
a
that
good
he
point.
didn't get a factory down, I think if he even would have had a couple tanks, it would have made a huge difference.
Right. See, that's one of the things I found kind of weird about that game was that he had such a relatively late expansion, which usually means you're saving up for some kind of tech, some kind of weird...
Yeah, well, I think he was teching. I mean, he got a really early engineering bay. I'm not sure if he actually researched anything.
Yeah.
But he had add-ons on all his barracks.
Yeah.
So he had tech labs, he had research stim, he had reactors on everything. So I think if he had some tanks out, it would have made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Although, I mean, his play was excellent. He used really good... I mean, he made cancels happen on a lot of Banelings.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, for the position he was in,
yeah,
he did do pretty well. But with all those Banelings, even if you'd pulled SCVs, I just don't think it would have made any difference.
yeah. I think he took too much damage, especially on the worker line. What does MHM 9// mean? Go. All right. All right, everyone. We are going
The
into
final
Game
match.
7. Oh my God, I can't believe this went to 7 because I asked each of these players, and they both said the other player was going to destroy them. So I guess we have to have an even game, right? Game number 7 is on Antigua Shipyards, or Shipyard.
Really easy second. Fairly easy third. we have a ZVZ.
Oh, we're going out on a ZVZ.
And I kind of like that because I think Zerg.
Anguish, he's got his sights on the $1 million prize.
Can I message them?
Yep.
Bailey name moves. Oh.
Ooh. Oh my goodness, could you please introduce our players for Game 7 of the last King of the Beta?
So in our top position we have Anguish, also known as JRAN EQ, who's come back from a 3-1 deficit? Yeah, he's won the last 2 games. And going against Mike in the bottom and our green, who is our random, bringing Zerg.
Wow.
So,
wow.
I don't know. I like that it's a ZVZ actually the last
Me
game.
too, actually. I gotta say.
ZVZ Wings of Liberty is kind of boring.
Yeah.
But I think ZVZ got some really cool changes in HOTS.
Yep.
So I was thinking about that before. Protoss got some neat things too.
Yep.
Such as the Oracle and the Tempest.
Mothership Core.
But I feel that the Oracle and the Tempest are very singular in what they can do.
Sure.
Whereas I find that some of the changes that Zerg got, they can do a lot more with it. There's more flexibility. So you think of the Viper or the Swarm host. You can be aggressive with the Swarm host. You can be defensive with the Swarm host.
Yeah.
The Viper as a caster can do a lot of cool things.
Yeah.
I like that the Infestor's a little harder to use now. Even though I think it still needs to be brought down a bit.
But it was, we did see one game today where the Infestor's fungal was dodged.
Yeah.
And,
so
you know, that's a nice element that's
a
been
big
added
difference.
back into the game as well.
So, yeah, I hope it'll be interesting to see what we have. The last game, first Zerg, Mike went pretty standard. Second time he got Zerg, he did a little bit,
okay,
he
so
got a little crazy with the Swarm host and he actually lost. So
right.
I kind of think he's probably going to go back to standard.
So maybe we're going to see more of a Wings of Liberty. I hate to say it for the 7th game, but maybe a bit more of a standard kind of play.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
wonder if these Lings are going to arrive when the speed upgrade is finished. There's no workers there, Anguish. There's no workers.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to do too much.
He's
going
gonna wait.
Mike doesn't want to lose these Lings.
And he's going to get speed upgrade really, really soon.
And Mike has not even started speed. So this is actually...
This could be very damaging for Mike.
Mike cannot get out there. I think actually Anguish is trying to bait him. That's a lot of Lings.
And he's waiting. He's got speed is finished now when the Lings...
Now the Roach Warren is about to be done.
But it's going to be too late. It's going to be far too late. These Lings are going to charge right in. Oh, no,
so.
I don't know. He's got to back off.
It won't be late enough. He should be able to save this hatch. Because even though he's got slow Lings, he's got a lot of Lings coming.
He might get a queen kill.
He might get a queen, but he's going to lose
did.
these Lings, which...
Oh, that was unfortunate.
That's a lot of
But-
Lings, so...
But you
I
know,
mean, Mike is fine.
from an economy point of view, losing that queen is a very big hit.
Yeah.
You won't get the larva injects that Anguish...
It'll slow him down a bit.
But again, Anguish
Sure.
is only on one base, so... I can't really say who came out ahead in that engagement.
I think maybe he should have waited for these Banelings or got them a little
Oh,
sooner.
hold on! Ah! Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I thought that was Mike's.
No.
I'm like, they're going to hit them.
So now this could be a little bit more deadly. Because if you can get some good Baneling hits off
Yeah.
on the Lings.
But the
that's
roaches
the
are out
roaches-
too. I mean...
Here
Whoa!
come the... Oh, see, the Banelings hit the roaches.
Which just don't take enough damage. Oh,
They don't
man.
even affect the roaches, so... Not good Baneling use there.
And Anguish, unfortunately, is still on one base. I think he's in full try-hard mode.
Although he's droning.
I have I think he's a little too far behind.
I don't know. He really needs to take. He really wanted to take that base.
Yeah, I
think
wonder
he's
if.
just gonna have to try and play some catch up.
Do you think he could have gotten rid of that hatch if he had simply focused on the hatch with his speedlings and perhaps like poked in and out? I mean, it seemed like when he ran in, he just kind of lost way too much. Maybe he should have just focused on the hatchery here and perhaps even, you know.
I mean, maybe for a third or fourth attack, he'd be able to get it a little easier because he would have been able to bring the health down. But I don't think he would have been able to just take it out.
Yeah. Well, we've got an extremely strong attack. It looks like. Oh, why am I following this guy? I think we have a perhaps game-winning attack coming on the way. Did we lose the stream? No, we're good. Okay. But why is... Oh, Mike is walking away. He forced a cancel, actually.
On the hatchery, eh?
Yep.
Interesting.
Anguish saw that big army coming,
Yeah, he
and
just doesn't have enough to deal with it.
Yeah, he canceled, and with that cancel, Mike decided not even to attack, but instead to go and take a third.
Which I think is really smart.
Yep. Once you have an advantage, you might as well press it.
'Cause that all in by Anguish didn't do nearly enough damage, so he's really far behind in supply. Mike's going to be able to macro behind this, get his tech up. Well, you can either, I guess, do two things. He can macro behind it and produce a massive army and go crush, or just tech up.
He definitely has more options at this point.
I would probably just go for the really big roach army.
I love
Because you
that.
know that there's nothing Anguish is going to have.
Ooh, I love that split. Allows him to get into the base, but again, that's not going to be enough.
Yeah, I doubt Anguish is even worried about that. Or Mike's even worried about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Anguish really needs to save all the units he can. I don't think he needs to be throwing 5-6 lings away on poking out a hatch.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a the army
I
size.
kinda think
Oh
Mike
my
can
goodness.
Just, obviously, Mike can just come in and take this down.
I think he.
I
really
don't think the spines are going to be enough.
Yeah, I think Mike has this now. I think this is going to be game 7. We got a work. Did we just get a worker transfer? No, we didn't. I don't know. I think Anguish knows this is coming, but oh man!
He needs to get some wicked transfusions on these spines.
And there's one. Oh, he's going to need more than that. No,
No,
not enough.
it's not looking good. 88 to 49 supply.
And the roaches are just going to work away at this. He's sending a counter attack of lings. I just don't really know what they can do fast enough. No, they're not going to be able to do enough damage as the roaches.
He's gonna try and just create a wall on the ramp and do as much.
Anguish is running in. He's going to try and work on the second
There's just too many roaches
of Mike,
here.
but there's too many roaches. He's got to go back.
Oh no, yeah.
This is going to be GG. I think this is going to be GG very, very soon. He's going to possibly take out the third.
He'll get the third, but he's gonna lose all these lings.
Just not enough. 2 queens go down. That's GG.
GG. Mike takes it.
Mike is the last king of the beta.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Wow.
Just as I predicted.
Wow. Well, you know what? I mean, I gotta say, I didn't see it coming like that. I thought Mike was gonna take it. I said 6-4, or sorry, 4-2 in 6 games, but there was a full 7 games, and that was
pretty awesome.
that was pretty awesome. I mean,
especially Mike being up 3-1, and
then Anguish coming back, evening out the score. And
I kind of think Mike should start playing Zerg.
well, I mean, 1/3 of the time, I guess he does. Yeah, he plays Zerg quite well. Well, I don't even know what to say. I mean, like, I can't. You know, he's random. He's random. I can't even say what he's doing right with the specific race.
Because he just was good at all of them.
He's just good at all of them, and he didn't even go air. Like I do think one lesson that we've learned from this is Zerg needs Mutalisks. I mean, I don't know if it's in every single matchup, but
yeah,
when air is a problem, Mutalisks and they're not around, I think they're a big help.
I think just because players are defending the Ling run-bys so much better now, they're just literally preparing for it every game.
Yeah, plenty of queens.
The Mutalisk basically... How do you stop a Mutalisk run-by?
Yeah, it's almost impossible.
Like, you can stop a Ling run-by with buildings, but I mean...
Infestors with, yeah.
So the only way you stop a Mutalisk run-by is if you have your army positioned in the right spots.
Right. In that last game, it was interesting. We saw Anguish actually go for a one-base aggressive, fast attack.
It was an all-in.
I think he wanted that $1 million prize.
I think so.
But it's going to go to Mike.
It will go to Mike.
Yeah.
Over the next million years.
$1 a year, buddy. You're going to get it.
But Uber Armed has helped us out by following, so maybe one day we'll be
Urban Armed.
Urban Armed. Sorry.
Yes, and thanks to everybody who showed up tonight, hung out in the chat. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good.
And again, if you didn't get to come out and watch
Day 1, see, he wants it.
Day 1 hot stream match?
Anguish wants it. Yes. I believe. I still believe.
Yeah?
Yeah, I still believe.
Okay.
I think the biggest issue was he didn't drop 25 changelings. If you would have done that, you probably would have won Anguish.
Get on your game, buddy. 25 changelings a game, that's what you need. Yep. What could Anguish have done? Why did you screw up on your choice of who's going to win this? I think that's the real question.
I forgot that he was playing World of Warcraft so much.
Okay, so what we need to do is give Anguish a full week back in Heart of the Swarm, where he's not playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get these two titans to clash again, and we're gonna see who comes out on top.
I will say it will be an Anguish sweep.
He's hungry for it now.
He wants a 4-0.
Yeah,
he wants an all kill.
I know he wants it.
I don't even know if that's accurate, but it'll happen.
We'll see.
He'll all kill one person.
We'll see. I think it's just called a kill.
Kill many times.
Anyways, guys, this has been the last King of the Beta. I don't know if there's anything else. Come watch every Monday night. I don't know what we're going to do next week. The beta is going to be down.
We'll just mess around and...
He'll probably make me play I Want to Be the Boshi again.
I Want to Be the Boshi? Yes, that's a great idea.
Anyways, Monday evenings at 7 p.m. Please come out and watch StarCraft Happy Hour with us. And thank you so much for watching us crown the last King of the Beta.
Congratulations to Mike.
Incredible 7-game series. We loved it.
Yeah.
And if you didn't get to watch tonight, please check us out on YouTube. Follow and subscribe. And if you want to know what else might be coming down the pipe from us, follow us on Twitter and you'll be kept up to date.
Yeah, so do we have an overlay with all that stuff? I don't think so.
It's right there.
Oh.
All of that.
Right here.
Yeah.
There's all our stuff.
Yeah. So I'm Agamemnon saying goodnight and thank you for coming out, guys.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
He's Furious George.
And we are SC2mistakes.com.
We are. Have a good night, everybody, and thank you very much. Oh, sorry. Thank you to Mike and Anguish. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. Couldn't have done it without you, obviously.
Well,
we could have played.
We could have, but it was sucked.
That would have been brutal.
Yeah. All right.
We would have had one 50-minute game.
And then we would have rage quitted.
Yeah. God, it sucks so much.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out for Last King of the Beta.